Imagine a land in a faraway place where the caravan camels roam, where you wander among every culture and tongue. It's chaotic, but hey, it's home. When the winds from the east and the suns from the west and the sand in the glass is right. So come on down, stop on by, hop a carpet and fly to another Arabian night. Arabian night, like Arabian day. More often than not, are harder than hot in a lot of good ways. Arabian night, like Arabian dreams. This mystical land of magic and sand is more than it seems. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Hi, my name is Myra and welcome back to my channel. I sang a few times for the beginning of this movie and I'm hoping that I've picked the best one yet. But yeah, as you can probably see, I still need some help with the lyrics. I always have trouble when remembering them, so if my eyes shifted a little while I was singing, it's because I see the lyrics that I've put near my camera. So apologize if that is distracting for you guys. But yeah, as a reminder, if you haven't, please don't forget to click that bell button besides my subscribe button so you will be notified if I upload something new. Now, regarding this movie, if you see my trailer reaction on Aladdin, you will know that I have my own doubts. Especially when Genie came out and all I can see is Will Smith's face in blue. I was pretty sure that they will bosh this live action movie and my expectations were all-time low. I am so convinced that this will tank and I am so ready to skip this movie in the theaters. But once it is released, Aladdin attracted a lot of viewers and apparently has plenty of potential. So I decided to watch it and boy was I glad that I was proven wrong for once. The story itself is exactly like the animated one. Aladdin is a street rat with Abu, the monkey, as his only and loyal companion. Then he bumped into a random girl that he had to save, while the girl is actually Princess Jasmine, the princess of Agrabah, the city, or I think the country he was in. Since Abu stole Jasmine's bracelet, and Aladdin, even though he doesn't know that she's a princess yet, but does know that she lives in the castle, tries to visit her before he finally got caught by Jafar, the royal vizier, or maybe something like a prime minister of Agrabah that has his own hidden agenda. Jafar brought Aladdin to the Cave of Wonders and promised if Aladdin succeeded in taking an old lamb from that cave without taking anything else and is able to bring that lamb to the royal vizier, Jafar will make Aladdin a very wealthy man, rich enough to marry the princess. However, as you all probably know, an accident happened when Aladdin tries to get that lamb and he ended up trapped in the Cave of Wonders. Noticing that the lamb glints in a very weird way, he rubbed it off only to find a genie that will grant him 3 wishes and Aladdin can wish anything as much as his heart desires as long as it follows the rules, which is no wishing for more wishes, no making someone fall in love, and no bringing someone else back from the dead. So what will happen afterwards? I think you all know the answers, but in case you haven't, please watch the movie first before moving forward with this video, because after this there will be a lot of spoilers. So, another Disney live-action movie after Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, Maleficent, and Dumbo. If I miss any of the Disney live-action movies, please let me know. Leave a comment down below. You know my initial expectation, and it was very negative thanks to the unconvincing Genie CGI. And I wasn't exactly sure about the Aladdin's actor at first. Bottom line, I was so sure that Disney missed the entire Disney magic when it comes to this movie. But after seeing it from beginning to end, I realized that, yeah, they still have some magic with just some little minorities here and there. I love the beginning when the Arabian Night plays because it showcased the entire movie in one shot, from Agrabah down to the characters and a brief introduction of the main conflict. It was so captivating and beautiful, and it got me fixated to the colors and how similar it was with the animation, although not exactly the same. Then the introduction of the two main characters, which is Aladdin and Princess Jasmine, which was interesting, and dare I say that they have much more chemistry than the animated one. Their conversation just flows naturally, and whenever they are together, it's just downright adorable.
Do you trust me?
Yes.
I love them here very, very much. And then there's Abu, which is still a rascal, but much more like a monkey compared to the animated one, because in the animation he's just a creature with long arms and really big eyes. Plus, I am very glad to see that they kept Carpet's personality intact. I think Carpet is the most similar character to the animation compared to the others. Since we talk a lot about the characters already, let's just move on to the source of my initial disappointment, which is Genie. When he appears, I'm still a bit scared that he will be a huge bummer, but the song Friend Like Me basically just stole my heart. That's my favorite song from Aladdin, even beat the ever gorgeous duo A Whole New World, which is the most famous song from Aladdin, or even the festive Prince Ali, just because Friend Like Me is just so catchy and it tells about the genie in a very relatable and funny sort of way. Will Smith managed to make this song his own with his R&B spin and a lot of rap and of very modern dancing, R&B dancing, and I fell in love with it. The whole ensemble is just beautiful. I still have to say that watching him being in blue irks me. Still kind of like, oh, I'm not so sure if blue is really his color.
Okay.
But Guy Ritchie and everyone involved in this movie still kept that cartoony feeling of Genie, which was important to me, so I accept this version of Genie as it is. As for the characters that I don't really like was actually Jafar. I already think that the actor was too young, and then he came off as pathetic rather than scary and icky, which is what I was feeling when I see the cartoon Jafar. Because if you remember that cartoon Jafar, he looks quite old and is very much menacing, not only from his face but also from his actions. In the live action, Jafar just seems like he wanted power, and he will stop at nothing until he gets it, so not as scary as I thought it would be. And then another part that I really respect from this live action movie is how the storyline have developed to have more background and more depth, especially for all the key characters including Aladdin, Jasmine, and even Jafar. The ending is my favorite because instead of just erasing a law for marrying to royalty, Jasmine actually became the Sultan, which after I shortly search on Google, is quite hard to do for a woman. But if I get this wrong, please let me know. It's just like a very, very short search. Oh, and also she has her own song. Finally. Speechless was amazing. I will not be able to sing it because my vocal range is very, very low. I do not have a wide vocal range or even a high vocal range, so I will not be able to sing it, but I love it. Oh yeah, and a side note, Dahlia is adorable. She will make a good fit for Genie, but she actually is. And I love that they have two children together. So, should you watch it? Do it if you like Disney, and do it if you don't mind a blue Will Smith. Because story-wise, it is exactly the same as the animation, only with a more developed storyline and a more realistic approach. I understand if some people like it because since it's basically the same, why bother making it? Like, then what's the difference with the animation? But for me, the live action is still pretty entertaining. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this movie review, and if you do, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. They are in my description below. Thank you again for being with me and for watching me this far. I know sometimes I get busy and then don't have time for making this, but I really want to be more diligent on this area on my YouTube channel. So wish me luck, and thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!